Hi everyone, this is Christine Thomas. I'm art teacher at Critters Creek Elementary School, and all my students always ask about my picture of my dog, Miss Daisy May, so here she is, and we're going to be creating a new project today. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at making abstract name art, or you can do any kind of word with it and turn it into an abstract piece of artwork with various patterns and color. Okay, so to get started, what you're going to do is get a piece of paper and you're going to just draw a wavy line down the middle. Just however you want to do it. Make some higher, lower, different areas. And then you're going to write whatever words you want to do. You can write your name, first and last name. You could write a sign for your family, a sign for your bedroom, however you want to do it. So I'm going to write my name. I'm Miss Thomas, and my first name is Christine, so C-H, and you want to make your letters capital letters and go all the way to the top and all the way down to the wavy line. Okay, and so now what you're going to do in this example, I used marker and paint. So you can use whatever you have available at your house. So for this example, what I'm going to be using is markers, and I'm going to be using my big bucket of crayons, okay? So to get started, you want to do in between the lines that you've created, think of them as just lines, and you're going to create various patterns. I have this sheet that shows different kinds of patterns, and I'll do a screenshot of it right now, and then here's the other one. And then that will help you, and you can do a screenshot, and that will help you come up with some different ideas for different patterns, or of course, you can come up with some of your own. Okay, so what you're going to do is either with markers, crayons, colored pencils, and you're going to create various patterns. So I'm going to start. I'm going to be making this one. I'm going to be making just curly Q lines. Okay, and I'm going to do that in between this space and the edge of the paper. Okay, so I'm going to finish up making different patterns in between each one of the sections. Using different kinds of lines and shapes. Lines and shapes are two of our elements of art, and then I'm using different colors, which is another element of art. So you can look at the sheets that I provided, or of course you can come up with some of your own, doing checkerboards, different kinds of lines. We look at dashed lines, curved lines, zigzag lines, wavy lines, different kinds of shapes, circles, hearts, squares, and making it bright and colorful. So you can use the same pattern over and use it in different colors. You can only use certain colors if you want to make it just certain kind of colors. Think of the different color schemes we use, like warm colors and cool colors, or colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. Think of different kinds of ways to use your colors and patterns. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, obviously I've sped this video up, I'm going to color in over the marker lightly with crayon, using different colors to make it nice and bright and colorful. And I'm coloring it lightly so that I can still see my pattern through it. So I'm just lightly coloring over it, not coloring. When I color lightly with the crayons, that means I'm not pressing down really hard. Just lightly coloring over those markers so I can still see my patterns, and it's just giving it nice and bright and colorful so that it just becomes almost like an abstract piece of art. Those letters turn into shapes. Okay, so here's my final version. After I've added color with the crayons, I did the patterns with the marker, and then went over it with the crayons to finish it up. So if you do this lesson, I would love to see the results of what you do. If you would like to send it to my email address, I'll put my email address down here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. I miss you all. Bye.